The water is the secret.
I'm Don Youngbauer, and I'm the owner of the Gray Ranch. What's unique about the Gray Ranch is the water development that's taken place over the years and the healthy grass that's always been there. Water development is centered on 7 wells that produce water consistently and 40 reservoirs that have been good through the years and 16 miles of pipeline that ties it all together. The grass is a hard grass. Hard grass supports the cattle well, and we've never had to have a reduction in herd size because of drought or any other reason. This is the primary well to the ranch. It pumps water to 16 miles of pipeline and over 20 tanks, and it pumps all the way to the top of the ridge. The ranch is extremely accessible. Roads cover the place. You can get almost anywhere on the ranch with the roads. On a side-by-side or a four-wheeler, you can get even more places, but it's pretty well covered with roads and trails. Well, Forsyth is home to me. I grew up here. It's a healthy community of probably 1,500 to 1,800. It's a county seat. It's got a hospital, nursing home, a courthouse. It's family oriented. The Gray Ranch came about because of good people and a 40-foot hand-dug well. Johnny Gray came to this country from Scotland and ended up working north of Forsyth, herding sheep for Charlie Bear. And when he was out north, he spotted a place that he thought had good water potential. Now, when the Homestead Act came in, he beelined it out there and homesteaded that place. Now, there were 11 homesteads on this place. Now, when people went broke in the 30s, on the way out, they stopped by the house and left their deeds for Johnny Gray. And that's how that ranch was put together. Now, in the 50s, when the railroad sold the land, Johnny Gray doubled the size of his ranch by buying up the leased land from the railroad. I got the ranch. I bought the ranch in 1994, and I've had it for 27 years. I feel like the luckiest man in the world to have had that ranch. Well, probably the most exciting wildlife we have out there are mule deer. That ranch was always famous for having big mule deer bucks. In about the last 15 years, the elk have begun moving in. Well, the birds on the ranch, I think, are a good indicator of the healthy ecosystem that's there. A birding group came out a few years back and found 40 different species in one morning. But the species that I like, of course, are the game birds. There's doves out there, a lot of doves. There's a few grouse and a few sage hens. There's ducks and geese in the reservoir. Well, the ranch is 16,000 acres total. 10,600 acres is deeded, and the balance is BLM lease or school sections.
Hi, I'm Kebby. Come join us on a tour of the Gray Ranch on Little Porcupine Creek.